Hello everyone and welcome to I'm gonna call it my first impressions video of ArcheAge. Now I got into the ArcheAge Beta 3 event which happened this weekend, well this past weekend, and I've been playing it and I've had a lot of fun. Damn it, this fucking thing. But for those who don't know what ArcheAge is a sandbox MMO. It's coming out. It's fairly new as far as I'm concerned, and yeah, you can buy to get into the alpha right now. That's like super expensive, or you can get into the beta, which is less expensive, and the beta has started, I believe. So that might be the more applicable choice. But anyway. ArcheAge is a sandbox MMO to the truest form, and this is the only game I've really seen where the economy and everything that happens in the game is completely controlled by the players. And what I mean by that is everything that's sold in the game, well, most usable items that are sold in the game, from everything from wood to plants to materials. Is there a babbling stream nearby that I can't see? Let's get away from that because that's loud. Everything like that is sold in-game and is made by people in the, if you go and check the auction house. And that's what I think is cool about this game, is there's so much possibility to what you can do. You can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to follow the quest line at all. You can just go around and explore and loot and raid and pillage, and you can level up for it. That's what I find so interesting about this game. I mean, I've only played one other MMO, and that was Star Wars: The Old Republic, and that was so grind heavy. It was so terrible. Now keep in mind, I did play to level 30. I believe I'm a level 30, and I have no idea what that was. Someone just did something. But yeah, this is kind of a quiet hamlet, so there's not a lot of people here right now. But yeah, it's crazy. It's insane the amount of things that you can just do just because you want to do them. But yeah, it's definitely a very unique MMO. To the point where there are entire guilds. I mean, entire guilds focused on trading and shipping and, being pirates and being mercenary order guilds that have merchant guilds hire them to fight each other. It's insane the amount of things you can do. But it's still in, beta. This is only the third beta event I've been in. So I don't know how it was earlier, but right now it's fantastic. I mean, I have this game on, I don't know, low graphical setting. It doesn't look terrible. Not at all. I mean, the contrary, quite the contrary. It actually looks very good. I mean, it's not the graphical standard by any means. It's not improved super ridiculously just because it's an MMO, but look at this. That's pretty good. Now I do have it running on low for performance reasons, just because it'll lag super hard if I don't have it on low. But yeah, it's crazy. Now I'll talk to you. There is a character customization. There are 4 factions, I believe. Well, there are 2 factions, but 4 races, 2 races for each faction. I'm just playing as the regular human. As you can see, nothing different about him. Just looks like a normal guy. There's also the elves, which are in the same faction I am. I think they're called the Nui, N-U-I, something like that. I think it's New. And then there's the other faction, which are the cat people and the Chinese people. At least that's the best I can describe them. But I don't know any of the story. This game is not voice acted at all. Well, it is, but it's not. Some parts are, some parts aren't. I don't know if that's something they're going to add later. But yeah, those are the factions, and you can create and customize your own character to really, you can make them look like you if you wanted to, spend enough time doing it. But I didn't. I just wanted to play the game. I do have a faction or a character on the other faction. I haven't played her at all. I've been really playing with this guy. I've been playing for, I don't know, 3 days. I'm a level 14. As you can see here, almost level 15. I'm 45% to level 15. So, you know, that's cool. I like that I haven't been playing for a while, and I'm still, you know, almost to level 20. I'm only 10 levels away. Not even 9. But, I find that really awesome. My guy. But, let's talk about the class system. Now, when you create your character, this is the skills tree. When you create your character, you choose one skill tree, and I chose Battle Rage as a combat, you know, attacking people, DPS heavy combat skill. As you can see, you can reset skills. Now, as you level up, I forget what level it is, you get a second skill tree, and I chose defense, which is, you know, shield heavy, very tanky dude. You know, it's taking a lot of the damage for your friends, and you're the tank basically. And then the last class I got, the last combat tree I got, is called Songcraft, and this was just, you know, a BS one. I was like, yeah, you know, let's choose something fun, and it's Songcraft, and Songcraft is stunning and healing your friends through song. You have a lute or a flute actually, and you heal your friends with it, and you know, you can attack people with your flute. Like right now I have only one ability unlocked in it because it's fairly new, and it stuns someone for 2 seconds. So after, you know, with a special performance, it stuns the player. It literally freezes them in place for 2 seconds, which I think is pretty awesome, especially if you're dealing with a really high level boss and you're a tanky dude. You freeze him, you absorb the damage, and then you just destroy him. And this class is called the Dawn Caller, is what it's called. And you don't really get a class until you get all 3 trees unlocked. So it's very, you play and you build your character the way you would play. You know, there are way more combat trees. I've already filled it out. I think by level 10, I had a third tree to tech up and just look at, and, you know, all these cool abilities. You also have your basic shit here. You know, your basic combat, your basic abilities, and your race specific ideas. But yeah, you also have a ton of fucking emotes. There's so many emotes to do. There's so many. Along with the dance moves, the 3 dance moves is awesome. There's this stuff that I haven't really gotten into this. I've got the 3 gathering, but this really, larceny. What's larceny? I guess stealing shit. But I haven't really gotten to the proficiency stuff. You can cook stuff, as you can see, farming, husbandry. You can raise animals in this game. You can build houses, and you can, you know, you can work with masonry and mining and printing books and fishing. There's tons of shit to do, and it's, as you can see by this list, it's almost infinite. You can paint pictures and sell them in this game, and you can become proficient at it, so you're like a grand artist. You know, it's crazy. Well, look at this. I've never seen this. You can actually learn different languages and dialects. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I wonder, I guess maybe your character changes over time, how they speak the language. You know, right now I'm in the Nuanian continent, so I have a dialect in the language, but I guess the more time I spend in, you know, Harani, which is the other continent, I guess the more I start to talk like them and use their dialect. That's very interesting. I'd never noticed that before. That's pretty cool. Now, level-wise, they give you a bunch of stuff. As you can see, I have a horse. You get a horse at like level 5, which is awesome. You need one. And at level 10, you get this glider. And I must say, the glider is probably the coolest, you know, thing I've used in a long time. You just have to get somewhere very high up to use it. But, you know, after that, you're good. You can fly anywhere. I haven't been anywhere in this continent that has like crazy cliffs that you jump off and like that's all they use. I've only seen it in trailers on the other continent, so I don't know if it exists. It probably does. I just haven't been there. But that seems pretty wild and pretty cool. But these, you also get a rowboat really early on. I think I was I don't know, level, maybe same level 10 or so, and I got a rowboat, and as you can see here, let's zoom out. You can sail to any of these continents. I don't know if you. Apparently, you can go to Aurora as well, the abandoned continent. But these areas, I don't. These areas say at war and tension. My friend was playing, and he said people were starting riots in some parts of the map, and they were inciting revolt, and it's crazy, and that's all player made. That has nothing to do, I don't believe it has nothing to do with the NPCs there. It's all player made. If you want to lead, a massive rebellion and be a rebel leader, and it's these people's fault, you can do that. If you want to create a massive trading empire and a huge guild that controls all the money in a certain part of the map, you can do that. If you want to be like a pirate lord that goes around attacking people and demanding protection money to not attack people, you can do that. That's what I love about this game, is the wide variety of stuff you can do. Apparently somebody has just been brought to trial. Got him. Bastard. Yo, that's crazy. Now, this is what's even crazier. There is a trial system in the game. There's actually a justice system in the game. And the justice system is not that you report them, I report them to an admin and they get banned. No, nothing like that. It's you can attack your own people in the game. You can attack I don't think in this area, but in PvP zones, you can attack people. You can attack people of your own faction in the PvP zone. Or, you can steal certain stuff, you can be a thief, you can, rob people, that kind of stuff. And what they do is they can report you to the justice system. I believe it's 5 reports or so. I forget what it is. I think it's 5. If you get 5 reports, they'll put a bounty out on you. And if you are captured, you have to go to jail. Not that you have to go to jail, you have to go to trial. And it's not a trial among NPCs. It is a trial among your peers. So they bring in other, players, as you can see here. Like, they bring in these guys. What's this guy's class? Battle Rage, Defense, and Shadowplay. But, they bring in other players to serve as the jury, and then they bring in another player to serve as the judge. And I think that is hilarious that you're being judged upon... You're being judged upon by other people, by other in-game people, and you state your defense and so on and so forth. It's like a real court system. I find that hilarious. Last night, they were sentencing robbers, but not robbers. They're like plant thieves. Like, as you can see here, there's a garden, and this is all people's plants. They own the plant, as you. Potato owners, Sanguis owns the potato plant there, and people were robbing the plants, and you can get caught and sentenced to jail, and they were handing out like 30 real minutes in jail for stealing crops. It was hilarious. It's just because you can see it in the chat, it'll appear as like an orange, and it's hilarious. So I think that's awesome. I think that's it just adds a little bit more to the game. Just adds just a tad bit more fun to the game, and being immersed in the game. Oh, there was a pile up. But Yeah, but if you get caught a certain amount of times, I forget how many times it is, you can look it up, that talked about it, you eventually get shunned by your faction, and you'll be attacked, even on this map here, you'll be attacked. I wonder why it's at war. You'll be attacked by anyone in your own faction on, wherever continent you are. And eventually, the only place you'll be, welcomed is here. And this area here is an area of the ocean, but this area is the pirate area, This is probably, actually, I think this is the island here. It's called Galglate Island. I think this is it. I could be wrong. But, this is Notorious Pirate Island. It's either this one or this one. I can't remember. But it's Pirate Island, and, there's super high-level people there. You can get pirate gear there, which is cool. And, but yeah, this is, like, the dangerous area, and I do want to go to this area once I'm, I don't know, probably a level 20 or so. I'll go to this area with, a couple friends. Oh, that guy was wanted. You are a wanted suspect because your crime points exceeded 50, or you are an outlaw. You will be transported away to a trial when killed by another player. So that's how that works. Okay, cool. What's this? Patron. I don't know what that is. But, that's hilarious. He's a wanted man. That's hilarious. Is he still standing in the street? He is still standing in the street. That's funny, but that's crazy that there's actually a debuff says you're wanted. You're just standing here looking for trouble. But oh, he got a donkey. But yeah, this game is awesome. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. And I've been playing by myself because alpha players and beta players have separate servers, I believe. At least that's what my friend said, because he couldn't join me. And he said that they have separate servers, so we couldn't play. So I've been playing this entire time by myself, and I've enjoyed it immensely. Immensely. So, questing and storyline, I haven't done enough of the quest to really know what the hell is going on. It's not voice acted, so I don't read any of it. I just, skip through it. Fisherman Reel. But yeah, I've just skipped through it because I don't care at all. So I've just been like, yeah, whatever, and then, you just skip through it. But yeah. So story-wise, I couldn't tell you what's going on. But the people, usually the people in chat in chat, are very friendly. They're very nice. They usually help you out. There also are missions, or elite missions. They do it's like a raid almost, where you get. If you look at my coming soon video, that's a perfect example. At one point, there were 60 of us waiting around to do this raid, and then it happened, and it was over in less than a minute. We killed everything because there were so many of us, and that was cool. That was a very cool experience. But yeah, I strongly recommend picking this game up as a first impression. It will be free to play if you just want to wait. It comes out I don't know, I'm assuming in the fall. So in the next couple months, if they're in beta right now. But otherwise, you can pick it up on Steam or on their website. I think the beta is like a $50 buy-in. Just as much as any other game, but that's not just, you get tons of stuff. You get, I don't know, you get some like premium time and maybe some unique stuff and, stuff like that. But that's what you get. If you really want to support the game, I'd pay you'd pay $150. I don't think it's worth that much personally, but if you got $150 around, you want to be part of the experience and support the game, you can do that. But yeah, that's ArcheAge, and the combat system in the game is old school. Tab targeting. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, as you can see down here. Same old, nothing changed with that. And apparently I just hit shift 1. I don't know how I did that. That's pretty crazy. Oh, I can hit W twice. Keep that in mind. But yeah, the only the different thing that I could say about this is there were combo moves. I don't know if that's in any other MMO game. Like I said, the only one I've really played is Star Wars: The Old Republic, and there are no combo moves in that game. But you know, the mixing and mashing of how you use these leads to combos and stuff like that. But other than that, you know, this game is, I want to say it's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. Just playing by myself. If you play with friends, if you can get a bunch of friends to play with you, holy crap, the servers are lagging. But if you can get a bunch of friends to play with you, I mean like 4 or 5, you'll have a ton of fun in this game. It is free. I'm running this on a low-end spec PC, so if you guys want to get it, you know, sign up for the beta. You can buy it if you want, or you can wait until it comes out. And but yeah, also if you guys want to be part of a guild, my friend and I, once this game's out, because they're gonna wipe it, obviously before it comes out, they're gonna wipe all the characters and stuff before it comes out. We will be making a guild at some point when this game comes out. So if you guys want to, you know, join said guild, just send me a message over YouTube, and I'll send you a message telling you my Steam ID, so that that I can talk to you and we can add you to the group if you guys want. This is probably going to be something that's going to be played, I wouldn't say like really often on my channel, but after playing this definitely will be a staple of my channel. We'll have our adventures. So, you know, until next time, guys, when we come back, or when I get back to my normal programming, I don't know how much I'm gonna do next week, because I'm going to the beach this weekend. So, you know, your regular programming will continue, obviously, all the Let's Plays. But until next time, guys, stay tuned.